want to make very clear. As you know, when you have a big surplus in your balance of payments current account, then the government, for balance of payments purposes, obviously would not require overseas capital. That is the position we are in. Obviously, a developing country like South Africa can always do with more capital. There are always development schemes, there are always good purposes to which we can put capital. But I certainly did not go abroad in order to look for capital. And I would like to correct a report which I've just seen in one or two newspapers this morning. It apparently emanates from Reuters in Frankfurt, where I gave an interview on Friday. And this says that I'm currently going to take up a loan of 42 million rand, or 100 million Deutsche Mark, from Europe. This is quite incorrect. I don't understand how that could have arisen. I didn't say I was taking up a loan, and I didn't at any time, in any case, mention any amount whatsoever. So I'm sorry to say this is not correct. I could say that if, at any time, the government of South Africa should want to take up loans abroad, if it should be, then we certainly wouldn't be interested in 42 million rand. If we wanted to take up a loan, we would certainly take up a much bigger loan, more consistent with our credit standing in the financial centres of the world. Ek wil dit baie duidelik om fondse daar te gaan soek nie, en die berigting van Owen se 1 of 2 van is ongelukkig nie korrek nie, hoegenaamd nie. En ek dink dit moet baie duidelik gestel word dat as dit sou wees dat die regering, praat nou nie van die openbare korporasies of dit sou goed dink om kapitaal te gaan leen in die kapitaalmark oorsee, dan sal ons natuurlik nie belangstel in 'n bedrag van 40 miljoen rand nie, as dit dan sal wel leen as dit nodig is. So I think I'd like to correct that. As far as the general picture in Europe is concerned, you know that they're about to engage in the so-called economic summit at Bonn, engage in policies that might assist the Americans as well. You know, the pressure on, there has been in Germany, cherry to do. We'll have to see whether anything comes out of that. I've been hardening a bit. I think it is important to us usually that there should be a differential. That in other words, our rates be a little higher, precisely for the reason you've indicated, that if that differential goes right down or disappears, there is always the possibility of switching in the financing of imports from abroad, for example, switching to domestic sources. I don't think this is a particular problem at the moment, at the rates as they are, but this is a situation obviously we have to watch very carefully. Not a problem at the moment, we'll keep a close eye. We had some very good talks, frank, and very cordial talks on all occasions, and there's no doubt there's a great interest in what is taking place in our part of the world, which I think can only be to our advantage.